Year after year, suspected criminals walk free in Jackson County. One reason, not enough jail space.
We still force release people at times, but not nearly as many.
Jackson County Jail Commander Lieutenant Dan Penland says the drop in inmates who get out early is mostly thanks to the new risk assessment matrix.
Now, again, you have to factor in we opened 62 new beds up in April.
The 6-point system went into play in February of 2014. Penland says before that change, if room ran out, suspects were released based on the charges which put them behind bars that time around.
So you could have a pretty heinous criminal that had an awful record come in on a minor charge, he would be released.
Today, those scoring low on the assessment are put in a pool of candidates considered low risk. The plan, if beds here fill up, inmates on that list are the first to be released. The idea, those in that group are more likely to stay out of trouble and show up to their court date.
It takes into account their criminal history. It focuses heavily upon failure to appears, weapons charges, the more serious charges. Takes into account, ties to the community. Do they have a home here? Do they have family here? Do they have a job?
Pendland says in 2014, 11,700 people were lodged in his jail. That's up more than 200 inmates from 2013. The new risk assessment matrix was put in place in February of 2014. From that point through the end of December, nearly 1,300 inmates were released because of jail capacity. During that same time period in 2013, under the old matrix, more than 4,300 inmates walked free through this door. That's more than 3 times as many people. Though releases because of low jail space have dropped, Pendland says there's only one way to stop them.
We need a bigger jail.
Jackson County Sheriff Corey Falls agrees the problem goes beyond the matrix.
There's other things that need to be looked at,
but says it's too soon to have that talk.
I don't want to come in and say that we're going to build a new jail and go out to the taxpayers and say this is what we need.
At $100 a day per inmate, the jail commander says the focus now is on the best use of taxpayer money to keep the worst of the worst behind bars, not the people who just need their day in court to answer for what they're accused of. Covering your news in Medford, Jessica De Nova, News 10.